Horizon Zero Dawn has a new patch 1.50, fixing some of the issues with the game and the DLC, and there's also an awesome documentary coming about the game. So I thought, let's discuss the latest Horizon Zero Dawn news in this video. If you like that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. Let's get into the news of the patch first, and to be fair, while the other updates that ended with a 0, so 1.10, 1.20 and 1.30 for example, adding the New Game Plus mode and the ultra hard difficulty, this one does not add anything significant in terms of content. So what we're looking at are a ton of fixes for issues that were present in the game, for example audio, visual fixes, and also fixes for errands or quests like the Out of the Forge one. Some players could not activate the quest from the world map as the Vireclaw sites would overlap the quest marker. So issues like that, and an issue that I brought up a while back where the Banuk Warwick Chieftain Adapt outfit would display the Banuk Cygnus Eater outfit instead is now also fixed. Just like an issue where the functionality of the new UI for the treasure boxes was unclear to some players. If you missed it, in a recent patch they added pages to scroll through our pile of treasure boxes. Again, nothing really substantial. Of course, a month ago we got the Frozen Wilds DLC in November, and that was awesome, but without any more DLC planned, and I don't see them adding any new content to Horizon Zero Dawn for free as well, I think it's safe to say that Guerrilla Games has moved on. Of course, they will keep supporting this game with patches for fixes, especially since they just released the complete edition, including the base game, the DLC, and the deluxe edition items for people that never played Horizon, so a great time to jump in if you haven't already, and you have of course a PS4. So yeah, I think it's very safe to assume that Guerrilla Games has moved on to work on a sequel, with them looking for a new lead quest designer, and the game designer responsible for the robots is buying new books about dinosaurs. And no, I don't think that Killzone will suddenly have dinosaurs. It will be quiet for a while though, but that is fine. It's time for Guerrilla Games to move into the shadows again, and then at E3 2019 or at the PlayStation 5 announcement reveal event in 2020, they will come back swinging with Aloy on the back of Stormbird, flying across the Forbidden West, and then at the end of the trailer fighting a metal devil. Yes, at one point we certainly have to fight one of these big guys. Of course, when we know more about anything Horizon Zero Dawn 2 related or something else regarding Horizon Zero Dawn, I will let you know, just like I did this year. Speaking of which, this month we can expect a documentary from the people over on NoClip regarding this PlayStation 4 exclusive. You already see the pictures here posted by Danny O'Dwyer, where we see the guys behind the machines, the producer Angie Smets, the boss himself Herman Hulst as well, and the quality of these documentaries are always great, like the NoClip documentaries they did previously, so really looking forward to this one. I can see them totally talk about the move from a first-person shooter, the Killzone series, to an open-world RPG Horizon Zero Dawn, what they learned along the way, the challenges, etc. Hopefully we get some new info as well, because there was already this other documentary in Dutch, and a lot of interviews as well with Guerrilla Games about this subject. So hopefully we get some new info when we know more, of course. When there is some interesting tidbits of info, I will keep you up to date. I will make a video about that. So this Horizon Zero Dawn series of documentaries should be up later this month. Keep an eye out on my Twitter at JorRaptor to see when they're up. I will totally tweet about it. So while I've not been making as much Horizon Zero Dawn videos as I did before, I of course want to keep supporting this game and keep you up to date on everything that happens in the universe of this game, but only like noteworthy things like a new patch or really substantial news about the sequel and stuff like that. I really can't wait to hear more about that, but it will be a while. Like, I totally expect them to be quiet for at least 1.5 years, 2 years, something like that. Of course, interesting, with these patches they tend to like add secret things or things they were not intended to add, so if you find something, please let me know in the comments down below. I put a link to the patch notes so you can read them for yourself as well. Subscribe to stay up to date on everything Horizon Zero Dawn. Check out my video on the best mods in the game, and I will speak to you next time. Thanks for watching, like this video if you did, and goodbye.